Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Bidet33 here, and we are creating our very first MLB The Show 20 video for this channel. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been playing MLB since 2019, and I actually got this year's version of the game kind of late, so I'm a little behind as far as collection completion and things of that nature, which kind of led me to do this video in a roundabout way. So basically what I'm going to be showing you today is one, kind of how for you newbies out there, kind of how the buy and sell process works, and then two, how we can utilize that to our advantage in creating stubs for ourselves. One thing I love about this game is there are so many ways to create success for yourself. One would be obviously playing the game, and then two would be working the market. And there are many different ways. I mean, the process is all the same, but there are different variables that each person uses to their advantage, and everybody's different. So I'm going to show you how I do it and what my ground rules are for flipping cards. I think a lot of people that are new to the game are going to learn a lot from this, and people that maybe have been playing for a while and haven't really dabbled in working in the market, they may can learn some stuff as well. So that's just my hope. I just want to pass along a little bit of knowledge that I have. I'm definitely not an expert on this stuff, but this is something I'm learning, and I think it's working out well for me. Like I said, I've only had this game for a few months now, and I got it kind of late. So I was in here the other day trying to complete these Life Series collections, and I'm through with everything except for the teams that have the really expensive diamonds, like your Angels, your Rockies, Dodgers, Mets, Nationals, Astros. I think I'm leaving one team out. I can't remember what the other one is that I need. But I'm like, how am I going to get all these stubs? Because combined, these diamonds I need are going to be like around 700 or 800K. So I'm like, God, how am I going to get that many stubs without just grinding the game and not spending a freaking stub on anything for an extended period of time? So I was like, I've heard about using the market. I've used it some in the past, but I never really sat down and just made a concerted effort at using it. So last Saturday, I guess 1 week ago, I sat down and started, putting a good effort into flipping cards, and it worked out really well. I had 90 something K to start on Saturday, and by the time I got to Thursday night, I had 350K. And majority of that, I would say 90% of that was card flips. Other part of it was probably just moments and playing the game. But right now you can see I'm down to 260. I actually, I went and bought Garrett Cole. I bought him and upgraded my center fielder to Christian Pache, the 98 overall Future Stars card, which is a great card, by the way. If you need a center fielder, it's fast. It has good arm strength, good fielding, and he can hit the ball pretty well too. That's a great card. Yeah, so I did that, and right now that put me down to 182, and I actually completed Conquest last night, so some of that's in there, but I'm at 260 now. The majority of that's stubs, flipping cards. So we're doing pretty well with that. So here we go. I'm going to show you again the buy and sell process and how we use that to our advantage. All right, we're back. So here I am in the community market dashboard for the market, obviously. We're going to go to MLB cards, and right now I'm going to just kind of show you what the buy and sell process is like. So I'm going to use this Mariano Rivera as just an example. So if you go to the buy portion of this, you have two options. You have a buy now at $174,999, which means you can come in here. If you want this card really bad, you don't care how many stubs you have to spend to get it, you can buy this card right now, no questions asked, for $174,999. And so if you want to maybe buy that card cheaper, and this is kind of something we're going to use in our flipping, is you again click on buy and do create buy order, and that correlates with the sell section over here, this orange section. So you see the highest price on the list is $155,560. We can put in a buy order for one stub above that, $155,561. Now, one stub's fine. I usually do 5. I do 5 stub increments. That's just what I do. No rhyme or reason. I'm real comfortable with that I can obtain a card for that. That's just what I do. Again, 1 stub, 5 stubs, 10 stubs, 100 stubs, whatever you want to do. So we would put that price in, that 155, 561, and create a sell order. So how does that card get to us, you ask? So what happens? Say somebody's grinding through the game, they unlock this card via a pack or some kind of reward. Once they do that, they have an option to sell now at blank price. That price is going to be whatever's at the top of this sell section. So if our price is at the top of this and somebody sees that and says, okay, sell now for this price, and clicks yes, that card will be sold to us at that price. So basically, yeah, that's how you can, if you buy that card, if you put in a sell order for that, instead of doing buy now, you can save, 19K stubs. That's pretty good. Which I highly recommend buying your cards that way, because again, it can save you a lot of stubs in the long run. But also here in the sell section, we have another option too, to create sell order. That's how we're going to sell our cards after we buy them, which directly correlates with the buy column here. So when you create a sell order, you want to create a sell order for one number below the price in the buy column. So remember, the buy column you're going less, the sell column you're going higher. So here, if we bought this card, create a sell order for 174,998 or 995, however you want to do it. So now we know kind of how the buy and sell works. So let's actually get into flipping some cards and see this in action. So what I've been doing right now, and just a little disclaimer, I'm doing the filter as I'm just filtering diamonds. But if you have a low stub count, you may want to possibly start out flipping silvers and golds, because if you start trying to do diamonds, you're going to tie up the very little stub count that you have into flipping a couple cards. Really it's about quantity, not quality right now. You want to just start flipping things, making a profit, and getting some stubs built up. So start low. That's my best advice, is just to start low when you're starting to do this and you don't have a lot of stubs. Fortunately, I've grinded, have a lot of stubs, so I can start flipping some of these bigger cards. So what I do right now, like I said, I'm doing diamonds. They've been very profitable for me. So 85 to 99 is our range for diamond. And I will go to the back of the pay, or the back of the listing here, and just kind of work my way forward. Now, something I want to talk about real quick that I didn't discuss in the previous section is the tax. So as a seller, whenever you sell a card, SDS takes 10% off of your sell price as a tax. And that's something to remember while you're looking for a card to flip. So, and my general rule of thumb, and this is not, this is just me. This is not, I'm not telling you this is the way you got to do it, because you can do it thousands of different ways. But I tried to flip cards that I can make at least a 500 stub profit off of. Anything less than that, I don't touch it. You may do 200. That's fine. No problems there. Just however you feel most comfortable. Set your rule. Hey, nothing less than 500 or nothing less than 300, whatever. Do what you want to do. No issues. As long as you're making profit, it's all good. So it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And somebody explain this to me in the comments if you can. I don't know how you can create a sell order for a diamond that the minimum amount that it sells for is 5,000 stubs. Like I said, I'm still somewhat new to this. It doesn't make sense to me. So if somebody can inform me on how somebody's able to do that, please let me know. So let's see. So we're looking for something we can make at least 500 stubs off of. This Mitch Keller, nah. But, and one thing I want to tell you too. So make sure the cards that you're trying to flip are pretty active in the market as far as buying and selling, because you don't want to try to start flipping stuff that takes a while, because you don't want to tie up your stubs for a long time. You want to get these things that'll turn quick. That way you can get onto more deals and get onto more transactions and start building up your stub count quicker. And one way you can do that, and I'll leave a link in the description below. There is a MLB The Show Nation. They have a community market on their web browser where you can go in and pretty much work the market from there. And it has more detailed information, like, when a card last sold, what it sold for, and all that. So you can check and see the activity of a card, and if it's high, that's something you want to try to flip if there's enough of a profit there per your requirements for yourself. So So check that out. Make sure the cards you're flipping are active, because you're going to have more success that way. So I don't really see anything here right now. I mean, this Kershaw, yeah, I mean, we could probably do that. Let's see. All right, we'll do a buy order for 54.20. That's going to put us at the top of the sell block here. All right, so let's go on to the next page to see if we see anything. This Mickey Mantle has been great to flip. It takes a little bit longer than your regular Live Series diamonds, but not too bad. It's not enough to where you're tying up your stubs and just being held hostage, you know. Let's see. David Ortiz, that would be a good one. So it's 53.20. We'll just do 30. Do an even 30. 5 stubs. So, all right. This Bo Bichette, this thing was flipping like crazy for me before 7th inning came out. Made a lot of good transactions off of him. So, let's see. We got anything else here? 66.58. Drew Waters, no. Okay. Jose Alvarado, that one looks good. I mean, it really does. It looks like a good profit, which it would be. But that card is not very active as far as, you know, buying and selling. So it'll take a little bit. So we saw our David Ortiz we just got the buy order completed for it, or the sell order, I'm sorry. So we're going to try to sell him, create sell order. So 73.69 is the top of the list on the buy. So we're going to do 73.65. And folks, do me a favor. Whenever you're trying to sell a card, don't look at this buy column and say, okay, the top price is 73.65. Don't go like 7,100. That kills opportunities for people to profit if you make a big jump as far as the discrepancy in the first sell, or the first one on the list and the second on the list. That is the most maddening thing when trying to flip a card. So please do it in 1 to 5 stub increments. Don't do it in 1 to 200, because that could kill it. So please don't be that person. All right, so let's see. What else do we have here? Aroldis Chapman. That one could be okay. It could be about 600 or so as far as profit. He typically sells okay because he's a fairly popular closing pitcher. All right, let's see. Let's keep going here. Not seeing anything that's too crazy. These look good, but again, they don't go as fast as the Live Series diamonds. You can still try them. I'm not saying don't touch these at all, but it depends on how long you want to wait. That's the thing, and also the effort, because you may have to go back and check and change your price and whatnot. So let's see, Tom Glavine. All right, we got our Aroldis Chapman. He sold. So let's go back to him real quick. Let's see. All right, we will create a sell order for him for 64. Let's say 20. I'll do that. All right, good deal. All right, let's go back to where we were. Let's see. We got anybody else here? Kirby Yates. That one would be a pretty good profit. So we'll go 50.25. All right, Chapman sold. Okay, so I have a spreadsheet that I use to complete my calculations here. So let's look at our completed order for that. All right, so Aroldis Chapman, we bought him at 52.90. And spreadsheets are great ways to keep up with this and see how well you did as far as profit. And we sold him for 64.20. Take 10% off of that. That's 57.86.10. So we profited 496.1. Close enough. I mean, give or take a few stubs, that's fine. It's a good profit. So we saw our Clayton Kershaw just actually completed. So we're going to try to sell him. Oh, sorry. That's actually the reverse of what I want to do. There we go. All right. So I think you all really get the point of how to do this. Again, you can make a lot of stubs really quick if you're just trying to get some stubs to maybe get a better card, complete collections, whatever you want to do. I hope this was useful for you guys. Again, if there's anything in the that you want to say, any feedback, any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, like and subscribe. And also, too, I have a Twitch channel. My Twitch channel is linked below as well. We stream every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time, and then from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Sundays, and maybe just some random times in between too, especially if we have a program like 7th Inning that came out yesterday. So, please come by and check that out. We have a good time. Like to talk baseball, talk whatever else is going on in the world. Nothing negative, really, like positive, like good stuff. If you just need to come and talk to somebody, I'm here. I love listening to people and helping people out. So, if you need something, drop by the channel, come talk, come chat. We're there and there to help you out if you need something, and just like to have a good time. So, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, any questions, comment below, and we will see you next time.